What about when the road starts to twist and turn? Does that Boxer Twin's low center of gravity and the updated Telelever Evo front suspension still deliver when the ride gets sporty? Just like the 1250 and even the 1200 before it, the R1300 GS is a great handler. But it's not just that it's a great handler, but it's an easy handling bike. It just does it. You don't have to really think about how to take a corner on this motorcycle. You can lean to the inside, you can counter steer, you can lean to the outside. As long as you're aiming it where you want it to go, it'll go around the corner. It's really such a composed, balanced chassis because of the Telelever and the paralevel suspension. It has no chassis upset. No matter what you do with the throttle or what you do with your body position, it just goes around the corner. So whether you grab a handful of throttle coming out of the corner or you're grabbing a fistful of brakes going into the corner, the bike never dives or lifts. You know, I mean, it'll wheelie out of a corner if you really jam on the gas and pop the clutch or something like that. But in terms of chassis balance, the R1300 GS, there's no adventure bike that can even touch it. So our bike is fitted with Karoo 4 adventure bike tires from Metzler, and these are more aggressive off-road tires than the stock option. These are factory options that you can put on the bike, but the stock tires are definitely more street biased, and on the street you do lose some handling prowess with these tires. They're chunkier, they're blockier, they have kind of a stepped feel as you're turning in that's a little vague until you're used to it. But like I said, this bike is such a good handling bike. If you trust that they'll hold, which they will, and you get over that weirdness and feeling in the very beginning, and you just lay it over on its side, all is good. So our triple black model is also equipped with the dynamic package, which gives it electronic suspension adjustment, BMW ESA. And when you put it in dynamic mode, not only does it add more oomph to the throttle response and it makes everything kind of sharpened up, stiffens up the suspension a little bit, gives it a really sporty feel. Switch over to road and it adds a little bit of plushness and a little bit more comfort when you're doing long distance touring and stuff like that. But when you get in the mountains like these, switch it over to dynamic and it firms it up and it feels so much more sportier. Then when you go to the other modes, which we really haven't tested too much yet, which is Enduro and Enduro Pro, things change up for off-road use. But dynamic setting, definitely worth the added cost just to increase the handling that much more on an already great handling motorcycle.